What the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome back to DFW Metal Mayhem, the most brutal podcast in the Metroplex. Round 2 with, personally, my favorite TXDM band. Motherfucking Astyanax.
Astyanax.
Astyanax with my favorite.
Astyanax.
Brought to you in part by Miss Braids. Astyanax. They're like the powdered donuts, except like inbred asshole looking things.
Yes.
But it has the white powder
Beautiful
stuff.
asshole.
What would white powder be out of an asshole? What would,
I like the strawberry one. It's more pink.
Okay.
Is that like poor man's bleach?
You mean like the snowball shit? Okay.
That's coconut.
So,
Real strong start, guys.
great start. Dude, honestly, this is like literally right where we left off with the last episode. All pretty much. Except the difference is that
One
who's
person.
not here anymore.
Who's not here anymore?
Nathan.
Nathan! Why?
You fucking cunt!
Affleck! Anthrax! Oh wait, they suck. We don't.
Oh shit! You wish you could play like them. Okay.
I think we can live there.
No, but for real, it's been over a year now. Can we please stop mispronouncing Astyanax?
Oh wait, the joke is dead?
Astyanax.
Well, I mean that joke.
Astyanax.
Okay, but how can that joke be dead, but brother isn't dead?
Because brother.
Because like we literally came up with that same night at IHOP, and we were completely fucked up. Completely fucked up.
And this should be
And Colby and I dipped fruit and ranch dressing. It was great.
It was great.
Yeah.
certainly the start of an era.
Well, we're moving on to shit on my dick.
Dude.
Oh yeah, now we're shitting on our dicks now.
Thanks to
It's
this
a combo.
freaking-
Brother, can you shit on my dick?
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Really?
I used to shit on that ranch shit.
Oh my god, bro.
Back in the day, brother.
All on my chili ring.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously. Ass, tie, in, axe.
Astyanax.
Yeah!
Yeah, when you break it down like that, then you say.
Welcome
together,
back to the
it's
Family
totally
Learning Channel.
Well, it's funny because you know the saying, you know, it's all Greek to me. Well, it actually applies because this is a Greek name. So
I wish the NES game was good.
Yeah.
I wish our band was good.
Hey! That's our thing! The fuck? And Beer Break too, I guess, but we're worse. Fuck
Trying to be
Delta.
original now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Beer Break's suddenly been around longer, but they didn't start playing the scene a lot until after us.
Wasn't your second house party the first time they done something or played? I can't
No,
remember.
It was after
that was actually kind of their introduction to everybody, though. But like
The first time they played? Know your beer break history!
brother. But no, they were playing Denton a lot, and then they kind of played here. The first time they played here was kind of like the opening up because then that's when venues started booking them.
You didn't know that? You need to show me.
They were taking a beer break for you.
Yeah. So guys, we're doing round 2. We're not doing round 2 just because we're doing round 2, even though I have no problem with that. We're doing round 2 because you're releasing a full-length album.
What?
yeah.
Like there's a whole show about it.
What full length?
Is that why I was joining by myself that one time?
Sure.
Because I was recording? Oh.
Wait, what?
Because we were all late to band practice.
That's what we've been doing for 4
and
months?
Colby was just like, you know what? I'm gonna put some mics up and do a band practice by myself.
Hey, what's Irving doing here? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Pretend like Irving's not here.
But yeah, we recorded this album with good old Irving Lopez of Room 65 Recordings, and
Is it because Room 64 is occupied?
yee.
Fuck.
And Room 66 was way too expensive.
Yeah.
And Room 69 was definitely occupied.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, man, anyone who knows anything locally knows
Room
Irving.
71.
Everyone knows that Irving does great work, and he
And literally everything does.
yeah, and he did great work on this, and you'll hear that soon.
We seriously can't thank him enough. I mean, he really did make the whole process just so it's easier. It went well like that.
Yeah, he made my drumming actually sound good and stuff like that.
And that's not an easy task.
So actually, looking back on it, the first time you were on the podcast was kind of a big deal because that was the day that you returned with a new lineup, and as you said back then, this was a lineup that y'all all were on the same level with what you wanted to accomplish in the band.
Yes, and that is still the case. We had to get a new bass player for just a variety of reasons, and we couldn't be more excited to have Alan Colmos, who, like, what bass I hit? No, he's not here. He's at one of his, he's like me, he's a band whore, he's at one of his 13 band rehearsals.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're super stoked to have Alan Como. He's been a great addition. He's professional as hell. He knows what he's doing. He's been around the block. You know, he of Pitbulls and Prophecy fame.
Yeah.
And
I mean, not and like his character overall is really great because he's a man of very few words.
yes.
But like when you talk to him, like you feel it. Like
very humble.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's got good vibes. He's got good aura.
he almost said ass. He almost said
He's got a good ass.
He's got a great ass. Hey,
Great ass.
Kim, back me up here, Kim.
Kim,
Right?
help us out. And Kim, please don't punch me when you hear this episode.
No, yeah, he learned the stuff really quickly. And how long has he been in the band now? Like half a year, or a little less than half a year, maybe.
Yeah.
He was official when you played my house party.
Yeah, that was
March. At the end of March.
Okay, so yeah, you know, it's
6 months.
Yeah, it's been like 6 months, man.
Half a year.
he's doing great. So that's the one change in the lineup, and I think all four of us over here, except maybe Enko, have grown as musicians.
I'm already grown enough. Shit.
The only thing that grows is the hair.
But we've definitely all gotten better, and this guy sounds like a demon from Enko's ass when he's.
Awesome. It's like taking
Just really injected as he starts singing.
He just doesn't smell as good.
It's like when you're taking a hardcore shit and that path of air goes through your asshole, just all through the toilet bowl. That is what this dude sounds like.
Thanks.
Goddamn awesome.
I've always wanted to sound like shit.
You made it, Fred.
So I never realized the best part of my job was getting tracks from bands to help make the intro so I could send them to Mickey. But I did have the pleasure of listening to the track he sent me, and I love it. Oh my god.
Did you shit on your dick, brother?
Brody shat on his dick too.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what you had to clean up this morning, wasn't
Yeah. I'm like, Brody, how can you even do that? Because dogs are weird because the asshole's here and the dick is here. So
it? You tried really hard.
Yeah. He had to like take his paws, like move it down there.
Shut upside down. He was like doing.
Bend my dick a little bit.
So, kind of want to go into the album because, as you told me, because we fucking message each other a lot, you were pretty much telling me that this was a really long time coming because 8 years, all due to trials and the tribulations of lineup changes, and you know, now you're here.
Yeah, dude. I started this band with Henry Willis and Canyon Lloyd back in 2010, and there's been too many lineup changes to count, dude. I can't even list all the people that have been in this band, but I'll give some shout outs though for sure. Carlos Gallegos in Asylum, Henry, of course, he's about to Scope Vomit. Daniel Gomez, he's probably doing something, but he's an amazing guitar player. Freaking James Madry, man, we've had a lot of people in this band. And with that comes, you know, it makes it hard to make progress when things are always changing. So that's why it's taken 8 years to get a freaking full length out. You know, we had the EP back in 2015, but now I've had some consistency, a rock of foundation in these members, and we wrote some really freaking cool stuff. We kept one song from the EP, which is the title track, Embalmed with Afterbirth. And I think that's a song that encapsulates our sound, man. It's got brutality, it's got slams, it's got old school death metal.
And it makes you shit on your dick.
Yeah, man, it makes you mosh, and that's his new term for everything.
That fucking breakdown though.
Towards the end, oh yeah. Classic riff there.
That's so fun fact. When I do like that jumping thing that Carlos does, I got that from him. And where I first saw him do that was to that song. And I'm like, dude, that's so cool. I'm gonna do it now. And I did it like the next time y'all played it, and I'm like, God, that's so cool. And so now I do it all the time. I'm just jumping in the air, and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, except it's way more terrifying when Carlos does it, because he'll come from like 6 people back in the back, and then just suddenly in the middle of a pit, there's this large man jumping in the air. You're like, oh fuck, what do I do?
Sends a freaking shockwave.
It's got an area of effect.
But yeah, man, you know, we're glad to finally have a full length out. Cheers, Dr. Pepper, Chicken Express. Yeah. Product placement. But we're glad to have an album out. And it couldn't have been done without people like Billy and all of you, our Astyanax Legion, man.
That's a thing, Astyanax. I'm an Astyanax. I obsessively listen to Astyanax.
There you go.
That's Billy.
Yeah.
But everybody should be listening to Astyanax obsessively.
Yeah, the EP has never left my truck. Even when I move trucks, I literally just put it in the other truck.
Excuse me.
So, yeah, like.
Yeah, man, we love that EP, but it was time. 3 years. It was time for something new, and it was time for a full length. And we've got it, and it will be officially released soon.
So
I'll let you.
So the design.
The design, man.
Oh my god.
Thanks to Rudy.
Yes.
Yantos.
Rudy.
Maybe,
Rudy Gorgonside or some crap.
Gorging suicide.
Yes. Dude, that guy is insane. I'm pretty sure he did a Primordius album cover. I know he did a Desecrate the Faith album cover, and
he did
it looks
Flesh Hoarders.
Yeah, Flesh Hoarders. He's as good an artist, brutal death metal artist out there as there is right now. Like, I'm talking local or national. He's as good as it gets, man. So I told that guy, you know, Embalmed with Afterbirth. Okay, I need some Afterbirth. I need some dead babies. I need a mad scientist embalming someone with a syringe. And he took it and just made that.
Wasn't that syringe going to be a dick at first, though?
It could have been. Like, why not? I don't see why not. Throw some dicks in there.
I mean, his dick is already like a dead baby.
My favorite part of that whole album is the dude's fucking the chick, but he's got a baby in between her vag and his dick, so he's using the baby as a lube. I'm just like,
yeah, he's actually fucking the baby in the ass, and his dick's coming out of the baby's front side. Which, whether we don't know if it's a dick on that baby or a pussy, but regardless, his thing's going through.
Oh my god!
And the corpse is of course headless.
Yeah, duh. Like, I mean.
There's some entrails on the table, you know, good old-fashioned organs.
Why'd you put the entrails upon the table?
Bitches don't eat heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that art, God, it blew all of us away. And we've been holding on to that damn art for about a year now, man, because it just took a while to get there.
You know when we got that art? When Vader played the Curtain Club.
Okay,
we were all walking from Fuzzy's Tacos to
that's true.
To the Curtain Club when we got the email, and then Colby opened it up and was like, "Oh my fucking god, oh my god!" And so we all just stopped in the middle of the street. We were looking at this art. We were like, "Oh my god!"
Cars like, hold on, look, it's smelly cavemen.
You don't understand. This is more important than your shitty traffic needs right now. Okay?
Yeah, you fucking your cousin died from titty cancer. Fuck you.
Fuck Deep Ellum's lack of free parking. We were witnessing art.
You know what I should do?
we were getting shit.
I should post on the page the progress, because I have all those pictures still from the progress that he did slowly.
Oh, like the sketch to the black and white to the color.
Added the paid parking, it's still not enough. It's still not enough parking. Will there ever be enough parking?
No.
Probably not.
No, Deep Ellum's too small, man. Too many hipsters.
Too many yuppies.
Too many hipsters.
The yuppies. Def 2 yuppies. Shout out to
What
Chris
irritates
Farr.
me is like everybody parks behind Reno's, but half the people that park behind Reno's, they're not there for Reno's or any metal show. They're just there to, I mean, I guess be there, but
yeah.
And
They're there to go to the fucking the green room and shit like that.
park somewhere. Yeah, here.
It's not even green on the inside. It's brown. Fucking
frauds.
Well, they can't call it the brown room.
Sure they can.
fucking
Yeah, shit. Color shit. Why not? All right. But yeah, man, we were really satisfied with that art, and we can't wait to embalm you all with our afterbirth, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Straight from
great
my dick.
time. Because the CD release show is less than a month away.
Yes.
December 1st.
December 1st, Tomcats West, which is pretty much the only consistent metal venue left for locals now. I mean,
As of the recording of this video, that may change.
yeah, but Wits End does other genres, but you know,
Yeah.
hopefully Wits End will step up to fill the voids that have been left. But yeah, Tomcats West with a great lineup of bands. Who's playing? That is.
You have, I believe, Interment.
Yes.
No,
Giant.
I was kidding. Yeah, our brothers in Interment, our jam room mates, the masters of old school TXDM, right there.
Brandon's probably killed at least 2 or 3 demons in his life secretly and just doesn't want to tell you about it.
Yeah, and then he sucks them in. That's how he makes those vocals.
Yeah, and like keeps one as like a pet. Like in his basement.
It's
It's like it eats all the rats and shit that like run into the basement. You just fucking open up the door to go into the basement, it's just a skeleton of like rat skeletons just going down the stairs. Like that's fucking cool.
That's where he hides the bodies.
That too.
Yeah, man, Interment, Necrosis. I don't know. I
Giant.
love you guys. Giant of the Mountain, man. Giant of the Mountain helped me and Kanan and Henry learn the scene, pretty much. You know, they introduced us to so many band members. They introduced us to Rustin Luther, rest in peace, man. They introduced us to the Rail Club, rest in peace, I guess. Shit.
Yeah, there's a post I saw today, and it seemed like the construction peoples are putting up a new thing on the building.
Yeah,
It's fucking.
It's gonna be something.
It looks like
totally
somebody else bought the building out and they're using it.
So yeah, man, Giant of the Mountain, they're the most unique band on this bill. They're almost ungenrefiable or what?
They're
interesting.
They're also some of the most talented musicians.
Yes, Cody Daniels is a freaking shredder, and you know that both him and Randy, they are just great people. They recorded one of our first demos, and so I had to try to get them on this bill. And when they said yes, I shit on my dick.
There you go.
And there was another band on there that.
But yeah, well, actually, we gotta give Necrosis some love because they're new boys in the block and they've been fucking killing it.
Oh my god, Necrosis.
No, I mean no, Necrosis is fucking brutal, man.
God, yeah, like I always have appreciated Byron's vocals ever since Crucifix was around. Thought that dude was extremely brutal. I remember, like, I think it was like the first time they played in front of like opened up for headline. They opened up for Grim Reaper at Tomcats like last October. And man, he was like, man, I'm nervous as fuck. Like, I'm like, man, why would you say that in front of all these people? You don't say that on the mic in front of all these people. He's learned a lot though.
Dude, yeah. The Necrosis has exploded onto the scene.
John Boy.
Yeah, John. Everyone knows John. John's a beast.
John.
Just a cool person.
I love John because, like, we all know him for playing exactly like this, and he just goes. But instead of headbang, but he doesn't headbang straight. He kind of like dips down sideways.
So it doesn't hurt your neck like he can headbang. This is the secret to how to get a sore neck.
I love you, John.
All right, you try to headbang with 2 like 10-pound hockey pucks in your earlobes and see how. Have you ever gotten a fucking plug right in the eyeball? I haven't, because my ears aren't that big. But I imagine if they were, it would happen a lot.
It's just like, it kind of looks like one of those kung fu masters, like try to break the board with their head, but they're too worried about doing it with the front of their head, so they kind of.
He's got something in his ear and he's too busy to fucking.
He's got some water in his ear. He's just trying to.
Shit! Fuck yeah!
I'm all singing like, there's the dick, there's the dick, there's the dick. That's just how I think.
He loves the dick.
Yeah, man. Interment, Necrosis, Giant of the Mountain,
That's
and
it. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's the whole lineup, right?
Great lineup.
Astyanax isn't even playing.
I'm there. Oh wait,
Isn't there some other thing?
Wait, there was a band on there that sucked.
Oh yeah, because I begged you. I'm like, Colby, please, and you're like, yeah, dude, fine.
No, man, he told me long ago he wanted to play a release show, and I always remembered it, and so...
The story on how they got on, he sucked all our dicks.
He did.
It's really hard to find echoes.
It's
really hard.
It's like a fucking turtle still inside a
Like,
shell, man.
yeah, dude, I even slapped like, wake up! Wake up!
It's really hard right now, you wanna see?
Yes.
I already did.
hole, man.
It just took a minute. Jacob's was the easiest to find. Just fucking open it up, just.
Yeah.
Like, damn! Fuck! I can't even fit half the head in my mouth. Hey, Kirby! Get your ass in here! Piranha plant! No.
Yes, Skull Archer does not suck. They're actually really good, so you need to get there early for the show, because they're opening, and they're going to open it with a bang. There's going to be pits all night, dude, with that lineup of 5 bands, because Astyanax did decide just like 2 seconds ago we're actually going to play our own release show. So, yeah.
Wait, we are?
Yeah, because also if people don't come to see us open up for DRI, which is that previous Thursday, they'll hear a new song from us. So, I mean...
New song!
You know what? They're gonna hear 2 new songs from us.
Okay. Yeah, dude, because we've played...
Getting one up.
We played 7 of our 9 songs on the album already, but there are 2 that we have not played live anywhere, and...
They're the most exciting.
They're gonna be fun.
They're gonna make a shit on your dick.
Yeah. They were both written pretty much primarily by Mr. Dick Shitter over here. So,
Mr. Slimer for Day.
They have unique song titles. Just gonna have to get there to find out what those are, and you're gonna have to get there to hear them, and you're gonna have to get there to get
the one you sent me wasn't one of those, was it?
No, the one I sent Billy was Slaughterhouse Infection, an old recycled song title. Cause I just loves that song title, and that one's one of our most pure old school brother death metal songs.
In my opinion, that's probably the heaviest song on that CD.
Dude, yeah, Slaughterhouse is a freaking awesome song that I think if you haven't seen us and you haven't heard that one, you need to come to the show and hear that one, man.
Overall,
and we're gonna play some. Well, you'll just have to find out.
Overall, great lineup with a bunch of and the great thing I like about this lineup, and most lineups that are CD releases, because I feel like CD releases are more of a genuine show to go to. Because the band that is doing the CD release show, that is releasing the CD, they normally have someone in that band who build this bill, and you built this lineup.
Yeah, man.
And
they, with help from Justin Mills, I told him the bands. He did the hard work. He asked them. Justin Mills is the freaking.
He was the best bartender in Dallas. Now he's the best bartender in Fort Worth.
And he's a freaking rock of this scene, man.
He is,
dude.
I love
brother.
I love him. Ready!
So anyway, thanks Justin for hosting this CD release show and making it happen, man. We could not be more stoked, dude. Yeah.
So this is all about promoting that show and also just shooting the shit. Because last time, this fucking episode went all over the place. It was a big casting couch.
That hasn't happened at all yet.
No, we've been on point this whole time. We haven't veered off topic.
No dicks, no shit, no nothing. We've been straight business today.
Which is great. Until now. I didn't even topic shit. But, so I had a dream last night that I bought a bunch of like B-movie posters. And I like King Kong and all that shit, like Beast from 20,000 Fathoms and whatnot. And I bought googly eyes to put googly eyes on all the monsters.
Are you sure this was a dream and not something you accidentally?
I want to actually do it.
Sleepwalking.
I want to actually do it. That sounds so fucking great,
dude. You had a freaking war of like Skittles or M&M's and shit,
dude. Okay.
So why not do this? You know.
But like, okay, so after I did that. The next day, people were sending me this meme of this guy who did it with M&M's, and I'm like, oh, this already happened. Fuck.
But with M&M's.
True.
Skittles are totally more dank.
Yeah. Bro, they brought lime back. Lime is back.
Green apple's gone?
Well, there's like a brand of it that's called Long Lost Lime, and they take out green apple and they put the lime in. But it's like a limited edition.
But is the green apple still alive?
It is.
Thank God.
I mean, there's different kinds of Skittles than like trouble.
Oh, I know. There's,
have you tried the fucking Sweet Heat?
Yes,
no, I haven't.
I love Sweet Heat.
Dude, it's so crazy. Like, I never once thought you would eat a fucking candy and then be like, you kind of ate a pepper after you ate the candy and you swallowed.
That reminds me of that year Sonic was doing all the shakes. They had the jalapeno chocolate milk milkshake.
Why is it that no one at Sonic is dressed like Sonic?
It's like they cut it in strips and it's like
legal reasons.
Okay.
Dude, why is Five Guys called Five Guys? Sometimes there's more than 5, and sometimes there's fucking females in there.
Yeah, what the
fuck? It's a fucking lie.
Actually, you walk in like, wait.
I came for 5 fucking guys.
Yeah, I can't.
Burger King is not a goddamn monarchy.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, there's all these other burgers.
Catch on that to Ingo. He loves Burger King.
Like Taco Bell isn't even a bell.
Because it's horse meat.
It's fucking stores.
They barely even sell tacos.
Burgers made of
Yeah,
horse.
but it's, you know what's fucking crazy? That's like America's
I didn't know.
voted
Yeah.
best Mexican food. What the fuck is wrong with us as a species?
What's the best Mexican?
Taco Bell.
That's not Mexican.
I know.
It's barely even food.
Bro, okay, so a Crunchwrap
That's America food right there.
A Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell is just the Hispanic cheeseburger of America. It's a fucking beef, lettuce, cheese, tomato wrapped up in a taco. It's a fucking Hispanic cheeseburger.
We're in Astyanax.
Hispanic. Hispanic.
We're in a death metal band. We're very passionate about our fast foods.
Yes.
Yeah, because if you've ever been on tour, you're gonna either not eat or you're gonna eat a lot of fast food.
So,
Hey man.
No, I haven't been on tour. What's it like?
Hey, we ain't.
Do you see me now?
so you just realize. Okay. Okay.
Hey, we ain't good on the Asylum tour.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
and I
so
gained
which
like 30
taco
pounds.
place? Alright, so what taco place are you gonna go to? Out of the ones I recommended.
I'm gonna go talk about it.
Okay, yeah, right over there.
He's gonna put Taco Hut in his butt.
Like it sounds white, but it's not white. It
He's
sounds
like-
white.
I asked him where a good taco place was. He's like, Taco Hut? I was like, it's not like Taco Bell to me. Is it real tacos?
No, it's like this gas station freaking taco.
That's even
restaurant.
better.
It's
Gas station's
awesome.
got the
Yeah,
best
it's-
tacos.
Yeah, dude. It's all about the gas station.
Yeah, all about that gas.
Yeah, you got because
Dude,
like,
sit
you live
loud,
like 10
bro.
minutes away from me, so you know
I ate
exactly where
there.
the
Yeah, I ate there every other day for lunch at work.
yeah,
It's good.
you know exactly where the fuck I'm jacking there.
Thanks, bro.
Gas station.
Bro, that habaneros or no, what was it? The one that burned down. It was
La Hacienda.
Hacienda, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, that
that
place
was-
was fucking lit.
Yeah, dude, it was lit. As shit.
Literally,
It was. Yeah, dude, like, you walk in and it's literally like the meme of that, and just like the laughing face. You walk in like with like 100 with like the 100 emoji.
You walk in, it's like, ooh,
We call this
here.
deep fried, Billy.
Deep fried.
We're in a band.
We are.
We play
Man.
music.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, I always bring up every time I have you on, but god damn it, how many more bands you want to do? Want to be in Skull Archer?
I'm going for
Want to fight Kenny on the drums?
666
There you
bands.
go.
And I'm gonna kill myself.
Brutal.
Between you or Todd Thompson, let's see who gets there first. I love you, Todd. Oh my god. Have you heard him with Combat yet?
No.
Oh my god, shit my dick.
The shit on your dick.
Shit on, yes.
No, just shit the whole thing
I
out.
call that. Glad
Happy
y'all are
birthday, Nathaniel.
Yes.
Nathan, that's how you pronounce it, right?
back.
Nathaniel braid fart.
But man, something had to go on.
They
It's
did
like,
it.
hey,
I don't know, it's
So-
only 4 syllables. I can't
so
pronounce
I don't know if
words
it's
like
his
that.
Facebook name,
That's fine.
just his Facebook name or not, but if you have the last name of Nick, why would you want to name your kid Nathaniel? That's his initials. But
Yeah, man. So we're playing a show.
Oh yeah, December 1st, Tomcats. I like Tomcats because that's cheap alcohol.
Yes.
Cheap alcohol, usually good sound. And
Yeah, we're gonna go to Suffocation night. There's not gonna be cheap alcohol.
No.
No.
It's gonna be like $9.75 for this.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
besides
that's why I buy
that
the
being
bottle
said,
before.
So you pregame.
that being said, Gas Monkey, book us.
Yeah, can we play Gas Monkey? That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Please.
I do want to
Who
play.
books the fucking shows there?
I
Because
need-
nobody that plays
would-
there even knows. For some
would be
reason.
the-
I need
equivalent of
to
shitting on
get
my
you
dick.
in touch with Brandon Luna. I think Brandon Luna knows.
It's crazy because I'm
Hi,
like,
Brandon.
I made a post one time and I was like, who does the booking at Gas Monkey? And everybody had no idea. I'm like, okay, some of the people that were telling me they didn't know played there. How did you get on that show? Did they just fucking book you on there and say, hey,
You know
you're
what?
playing this show?
I'm
and
beginning
you
to
didn't
think
know?
that shows at Gas Monkey just like appear in people's inboxes because I have no idea
Hey,
where
you're playing-
Alejandro.
Oh, I'm playing there.
I have no idea how Alejandro got the show for Ailstorm. I don't know who to talk to.
It's just like, hey, you're playing this show.
He was
Like,
just like,
do we
wait,
got a
what do you mean
choice?
you're always on that show?
Yeah, we didn't play with Ailstorm.
Yeah, no, like, yeah,
This is a Astyanax.
like when that show was announced, we were just thrown on it. We just had to make it. Yeah.
It was an obligation at that point.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, you have to
Yeah,
do this. You have to play with the rubber duck, man.
Rubber duck. Rubber duck on the
Bro,
floor.
the band that literally has bonus tracks of all their songs on the latest album just with dogs barking. What the fuck?
Hailstorm, that's what.
Dude, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna one up them. I'm gonna do cockatoos.
I like a cockatoo.
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
Why you're
guys.
into the band.
Hell yeah, get gay, brother.
Get gay, bro.
Get gay in the hay.
I mean, isn't that what band practice mostly is?
Dude,
though?
why isn't
Yeah.
there a country trap song about getting gay in the hay?
That's next after the tractor song.
That sounds like a Red
B-side.
Dead Redemption 2 side quest.
That's the
Gay
that's
in
the
the hay.
B-side of that track.
All right. So one thing I kind of want to get into
My
in
buddy.
general is
Dude, always.
so to let us go through the process of or tell me about the process of going through and recording this full length. Any any crazy hardships, any funny things that come out of this?
Yeah, dude, I suck at drumming, so. Nah, man, Irving always helps people who he records work very efficiently. I got all drums done in one day,
Hell yeah.
and then he did a lot of editing. and then Jacob made fast work of the guitars, and I think Inco might have recorded a riff or two. And then Andrew.
There was no point after he recorded both tracks on all the songs. I was like, I had to go in there and record the one part that he didn't know. So I was like, okay.
I mean, Andrew laid down some sick voxels. Lots of cool layering on there. I was like, holy vital remains, man. And then, but
That's an oxymoron.
no, we just had to. I mean, the mixing is. Holy vital remains. The mixing is probably the longest part of it. You know, we just have to keep adjusting stuff. Like, oh, we raised vocals too high. Now you can't hear your drums. Raise drums. Oh, the vocals are too low now. You know, and it's just a process. And,
So did y'all go like instrument by instrument?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The other method is playing live, like all instruments at one time.
So get the best sound out.
I've done that before, Blasphemous Goat Vomit, but we wanted it to be a bit more produced with this band, and so you can hear everything pretty darn clearly on there. You'll have to buy an album or illegally download it off the internet to find out, but it sounds
Don't do
good,
that.
man.
If you illegally download our album, you will be chemically castrated.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a song of the album.
Hey,
You wouldn't know that if you haven't gone to our shows.
But
Well, careful now. Broken Hope has a song called Chemically Castrated. Ours is Chemical Castration.
You have to tell them the story of chemical
It's
castration.
an accident.
I can't do that. Makes me scared
He lost his dick.
because
He literally lost his dick.
I feel like one day someone's gonna come up with a song called Ambusher. I'm like, come on, dude. What the
Yeah.
That's
Ambusher, I don't even know her.
Shut the
yeah.
fuck up. Oh my god, I hate you.
Yeah, dude, it really wasn't that stressful. I mean, if anything was stressful, it was just coming up with the dang money, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, it was
Buy our album.
Yeah.
Give us your money.
We have a show.
We have a show. We're gonna have albums. We have an online merch store. We're poor help.
Yes, if you guys like that album artwork, buy our shit so we can make shirts for you guys to have.
Yeah, we're not gonna have.
Otherwise, you're not gonna get a fucking shirt.
We're not gonna have the shirts at the show because we're broke and you guys suck. No, I'm just kidding. It's because we're broke and so
You
we
gotta
need,
buy more of the weed makers.
we need to make money at that show so we can get you shirts with that sick
I
album
mean
art on there.
tobacco makers. We all smoke tobacco.
Oh yeah.
They're
Oh,
grinders.
yeah.
They're
Tobacco.
definitely not for sticking your dick in.
Yeah, exactly. I try. I mean,
It doesn't
We just
work.
need your money for
You just
shirts
don't smoke
because
right.
we have other shirt
Dude,
ideas.
Yeah, we want you to wear those shirts in public so you can offend people.
the best
except
thing
they're
about
gonna be like,
having a band name like Astyanax is that really the only way someone can use a name similar is if they just use Astyanax. I have a feeling that one day I'm gonna wake up like, oh, have you heard this new band
Isn't there
called
another
a
band
Chrome
called
Bow
There
Guy?
isn't
And I'm like, oh shit.
There is another Stein.
There is another Stein.
There's like three
Yeah.
of them, isn't there?
yeah, nerds, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but all of-
inevitable.
All of them are inactive, and we're the best band called
Yes.
the Astyanax, so fuck off.
Yeah, there you go.
Boy!
And they're all like, and like two of them are out of the country, right?
Yeah.
They're deplorables. Go
Yeah.
Trump, joking.
Yeah,
Joking, holy shit! Please do not fucking take this video
We
down.
built a wall so they can't come over here to play.
dude, I want y'all to build a wall of death at a release show.
You know
Yeah,
what?
get the show up.
Honestly, I've at an Astyanax show, I don't know like why, but it never happens that like a wall of death hasn't occurred properly in some time, and I think our
should be it.
show,
I think the show
should be, you know, we got people on the left side and then people on the right side. The referees in the middle, and then just one side of the room tries to kill the other side.
Hey,
Like,
does anyone want to put money on Lloyd not being able to go to the show?
Yeah, he's gonna have back problems, or he's gonna have work, or his car's not gonna be working, or
He doesn't even have a car.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have a car.
Oh shit! There you go.
Hi Lloyd.
Hey, Bubba.
He's gonna be like, this is Fort Worth, I can't get there. Take the train.
We got in the obligatory Lloyd jab. So.
Our titty twist match still is not.
This video is not
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
I see you. I will
Yeah.
twist your nipple.
Sponsored by Lloyd.
Welcome back to the family.
Oh,
Channel.
hold up. Sick cloud, bro.
Big flip, bro. Big flip.
Vape niche.
Bro, sick vape. Alright, so yeah, man. Go to the show so we can get those shirts and we can have a comment war like Demon Seeds. It's not great because she's dead comment war. Cause
Oh my
I got
Oh,
offended
fun
at
fact.
in a Kroger wearing that shirt. It was
Sweet.
wonderful.
Yes.
I've also gotten some shit, and I'm like, and
did.
like really, I don't remember the first time it happened, but at the same time, like it's a movie quote. I walked away.
Nah, stand your ground. These are death metal lyrics. Ma'am, if you're offended, it's because you're too old for death metal.
Oh, fun fact. I sent out the artwork for somebody to print something. Can't tell you what. But the guy said, yeah, because he has a printing company and he does it at his home, but he has somebody that he outsources stuff to sometimes because he does it really cheap, and plus the person that he just outsources to has free shipping they can deal with, so you know they can handle it and stuff. And he got, yeah, I got to do it at home because they rejected the artwork because it was too offensive.
Too offensive, we win.
Man, you know,
We did it. We got our first rejection for being too offensive.
Made it happen.
Now just
that's good.
now I hope we can just get banned.
Yeah, like Antifa. Antifa, where you at?
Yeah, we're totally not.
I want to cancel the show.
Bro, is that Al?
Let me see if that's Alan.
I think that's Al.
It's
Oh my god!
Alan, big Al, come here.
Big Al.
It's your asshole!
I mean, ow!
Ow!
All right, if he's gonna come in, I'm gonna have to adjust.
Let's see if that's actually Al.
Bro, you can come in anytime.
You can
Come
come
in my
anytime.
house.
I mean, come in anytime. I mean, come in this room anytime.
Yeah.
Al! Al, the podcast.
Al!
Show your.
Ow!
Ow,
your leg!
He's just swing the door open, it's gonna camera over.
Bye, dearie.
Give him a tour of your house, Billy.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yo, what's up, MTV? Wait, Al isn't here, is he?
No.
He's not? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Al isn't even here. You know what? That's all staying. That's all staying in the episode.
Al, we thought you were here.
Al, we thought you were here. What
But
the
you're
fuck?
not.
Okay, so that is the first time DFW has ever officially live moved. Which, hey, cool, I almost got the same exact angle. Yay.
You might have a better angle now, actually.
Yeah, actually.
It all depends on the angle to dangle.
So,
So Al is in this band.
If you can't find the hole, do not bend the pole.
He's
Why? Who lets you fucking talk?
excuse me, you have any fucking right?
He has Tourette's.
I'm revoking
Always.
your First Amendment, alright?
What's the
You're not
First
allowed to have it back.
What is the Constitution?
So yeah, we're playing a show.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so yeah, by the way, they have an album coming out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, Billy, what's your favorite song from Astyanax?
Oh.
Oh.
Damn, why you gotta drop a bag?
Drop the bomb on me.
Honestly,
Would you like to use a lifeline?
no. Honestly,
I'm going to suffocation tonight.
honestly, I'm just embalmed just because, like, I mean, like, out of all the songs I lose my shit to, I've literally taken off my shirt, socks, and shoes for that song.
I'll just
God,
take the
you're
rest
Why
off.
would you take your pants off for?
Hello,
Right?
I took my shorts off for combat. I
Do you
remember.
mind-
I don't remember that. I was told that happened the day after, and I'm like,
Was that the night that you went knocking on somebody's door?
no, that was the one in June.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the beginning of June. That was also combat though.
So you're not allowed to listen to combat.
No, what the fuck? No.
He's not allowed to talk. You're not allowed to listen to combat.
Well, it's fitting that you say that because that's the album name, Embalmed with Afterbirth. It was December 1st, Tomcats West.
Dun 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 dun.
Jacob's real gay. Yeah. Pleasure.
Did you bring back? Because I remember in the EP, with Embalmed, had like pretty like the first time the breakdown hits, fucking James just. You bring that back? You bring back that yell?
Oh yeah, I'm
Yay!
pretty sure Andrew does some kind of nonsense there.
Yay!
During the first break.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
You have to find out when you find out.
I don't remember!
He just does it live. Do it live!
Fucking do it live.
So I don't know if I brought it up when y'all first came on, but prior to, like, I remember when you were first announced as a vocalist. I'm like, what the fuck does vocals? Holy shit! Because I remember you were telling me that you were a drummer right when I was looking for a drummer. And I'm like, shit.
And I had just been recruited. That was at the first time I saw Ailstorm when Sworn to the Sword, who was then called Fenris, invited me out and was like, hey, come be in our band.
Sworn 2x4 through and without the sword.
Sworn by the sword.
Sword
No.
on the brother.
Sword on the sword.
I just say that just to piss you off.
All of you are wrong.
Prepositions.
Proposition by the pen.
Sworn by your mom.
Proposition by the Yeah, man, Sworn to Sword's good, man.
Hey, you did a band called Sworn to the Chili Ring.
I think so.
Asked by the axe.
You're still not allowed to talk.
Yeah, man, Andrew's only been doing vocals for a little over a year now.
Yeah, no, the first time I started actually, like, practicing vocals, was, like, I had been, you know...
In the shower?
Yeah, like, I had been doing vocals in the shower, you know, just like, you know, the water gets on you, sometimes it's a little hot, and you're like... and, you know,
Yes.
there's actually an even funnier story about how I can do that sound, believe it or not.
My toilet makes that sound.
I thought because you cupped water in your hand, farted in it, and wanted to make that sound. Like it sounds like a duck.
No, but like, so I've been doing vocals, you know, on my own, just because, you know, I like death metal and.
Well, I would say that somebody didn't help you.
I was an angsty teenager. nobody was coaching me.
So
I
I
never.
an angsty teenager though.
A couple years
Everyone
ago.
else had a raw scene, bro. Like, it's so crazy how many people in the scene, in our scene, have had a emo scene. And they all post these weird
I was in
pictures.
8th grade once. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was. It's funny because the same striking similarities I see between all those past pictures people share it is that everyone weighed a lot more, and they had bad acne. Like fucking bad acne. Y'all guys had some bad fucking acne. You took care of it though. Good job. You
I never
started
had
caring about
acne.
it.
Yeah, I like how you
Stage.
derailed your own question twice.
My entire life is me derailing myself.
Yeah, man, he's grown as a vocalist.
How about ever having a show?
I literally started doing vocals, like actually like getting myself to practice and you know get stage ready about 6 days before I messaged Colby asking if he still needed a vocalist, and then I've just been doing vocals, like actually doing vocals for real since just about my first Astyanax practice.
Same with school.
I remember the first practice with the science that you were the first
You were
practice I was there, you weren't
the
there, and the second one you did show up, and I was like, okay, I was like, oh shit, this is what's
Oh yeah, no. The first time I ever
Like, it was
sang
good,
in
you
front
know?
of people was Scorcher's like debut show. Like literally the first time I've ever sang in front of people. I never did fucking karaoke in front of nobody.
The first time I ever heard Andrew for vocals for Astyanax was last night.
we fixed our practice room. It's been over a year, and we've just now gotten it to
Do you know
where
how
we can-
long we've had that
I was
motherfucker in there?
yeah,
we can finally hear vocals at rehearsal now. Like, it's great.
We got a PA.
Thanks to Thor for telling me about hooking up that other
I
PA.
love Thor.
Hi,
I love Thor because when he talks to you and he's really excited about talking to you, he talks to you really, really fast. It's like, hey man, I didn't even like, oh hey Thor, what's up?
What do we have to show?
Thank you.
Love Thor.
Thank you, Jason from the Grant Morrison Band. He's the one that gave us that PA.
Ah!
Hey, Jason.
Hey,
Grant.
Hi, Grant.
Grant.
I think he's playing a New Year's show. Aren't they playing a New Year's show?
I don't know.
If they are, I'm gonna say fuck every other show. I'm gonna go to that.
They were supposed to play the Hanley Street Festival, and they got canceled because it was rain. They ended up going to Peppermill Lounge that night, and they fucking tore that motherfucker up. I wasn't there, but I heard nothing but fucking great.
I wasn't there, but they tore it up, brother.
Hey, yeah, man. Grant Morrison went in here.
There was some serious
every
bits to
single
that
person.
Grant Morrison experience.
Fuck every single person.
But seriously, the Grant Morrison Band is wonderful. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. Their music is really fucking moving, dude. It's good as fuck. There's a lot of emotion and feel in it. It's great. You're gonna shit on your
Grant is like low-key one of the most talented people in the scene that people just don't know about.
Yeah, because he just plays everything.
He does. He plays drums, he plays guitar.
Yeah,
He knows how to do it.
vocals. Shit, he does it all.
He even tried to play the accordion at one time. I was like, dude.
He even took advantage of you.
Look at this storm,
I love you, Grant. Yeah, batch.
See, there's like no one in my family that's like a musician, so...
Oh, sick clap, bro. Alright.
And
Fuck off. Your tornado.
and like, and that's still a thing, because there's like no musicians in the family. My locals are gay.
Yeah, there's still no musicians.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Kidding, I love you, you're great.
Thanks. Yeah, get up early. Ambush! You have to get up early because, you know, you'll learn about like 8:30 or something, so you have to get there early. Like, I have to work. What kind of fucking gay ass job do you have when you work Saturday night?
You know what? We have to work too. We're selling an album. I worked this morning, fool.
We're gonna put in work.
Yeah, like, you know what you can do? You can be like, hey, Blush, can I not close on Saturday and like close on another day? Like, y'all need to talk to y'all's fucking bosses.
Come to the show or Jacob will find you a show.
You have no excuses. Our last show, I was drunk as fuck and I don't even remember half the set, and I went to work the next morning.
And he played terribly. It was awful.
Not the whole time.
No, I just saw that.
Income thought the last house party was the one he played.
You fell over at that show. Do you
I
remember?
did, yeah.
No, yeah, that was hilarious.
You were like, ooh. I was like, ooh.
The lights went off like twice.
Yeah.
That wasn't that the GP police rolled up.
Yeah.
Came and told us to stop playing.
They were so cool though. They didn't have to. They like could have totally shut down everything. They were chill as fuck about that. Like,
Well, I mean, they can't make people leave my house.
No.
We were too heavy, brother.
But like, I mean, you guys, okay, well, just like understand, you guys had like 2 songs left, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
yeah.
And we were about to announce that Alan was in the band. Like, this next song,
Ow!
We were actually just about to get into the breakdown for impregnated through
He came in like, oh!
Impregnate your defecation, I'll be right there.
Billy's house is in danger. We gotta go now.
I was still trying to remember. I was like, we were actually playing the song and he yelled over everybody, shut it off! I'm like, why did we all stop?
And I was like, quack, quack, yay.
Didn't even finish the song. We just stopped.
I thought someone got hurt, and then it turns out we were just getting a party crashed.
Yeah. And so from now on, there's only 4 bands that play the house party because that makes life easier and everyone can shares.
And go to the freaking house shows because they're always
They're badass, dude.
Oh,
They're right over there.
there's already 2 bands announced for the next one. I'm not gonna say it on camera. I will say it off camera though.
Yay! We get to know something you don't know.
Yeah. Shout out to Colby because I wrote a letter to a judge and I was like, hey, look at my shit paper, and he's like, yeah.
and I fixed it.
Yeah, because
Teach English.
It's riddled with spelling errors.
it was riddled with a bunch of commas apparently. Really, why do you comma so much? I don't.
Because you type phonetically on Facebook, you type how you speak.
I do.
That's modern. I'm not gonna go on my soapbox here, but that's modern English is phonetics. Like, oh, the language is evolving. It's devolving.
He's an English purist, and I'm a linguist, which means I'm right and he's wrong.
Cool. Wait, what? No.
The fact that means that I recognize that. See, exactly. The fact that someone in your band is using the words dank and lit, that tells you English is dissolving. Dissolving.
English is dissolving. I actually agree with that. It's dissolving.
It's gonna be so devolved at one point that, like, in the next 20 years, I was gonna go up.
We're going back to caveman days.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, with all the ways that we say dying fetus, I mean... yeah, no, seriously, the best way to say it is derps.
I thought it was
That too. Okay, so for anyone who did not watch the first episode, why?
Why?
Yeah, exactly. For everyone who didn't watch the first episode, if you could relate your style of approach to death metal, like what bands would you kind of like link it to?
Well, we don't.
Oh wait.
Well, we don't want to just be another brutal death metal band. We don't just want to be another slam band.
Yeah,
of course.
We don't just want to be another old school death metal band. So we take all three and we put them in a melting pot and get gay with it. No, but you know we just take everything we like from death metal, except melodic. We don't really have much melodic stuff. Not that melodic death metal is bad, but it's a blend. It's hard to define. It's just death metal. You know, we can't say we're brutal or we're slam.
I mean, we're pretty fucking brutal.
Okay.
But we are.
Okay, speaking of melodic death metal, I always want to ask this question to a bunch of people. Okay, so Monomarth, right?
What about?
Okay, them motherfuckers are technically melodic death metal, but like people call them Viking metal.
Yeah.
So like, oh, okay.
Well, it's just
because Viking metal isn't really a genre.
Exactly.
You know?
it's the culture behind it. It's the
it's they're
So-
Viking metal lyrically.
Okay. I was about to say because I feel like there's this wave of like culture genres now, which is a weird thing. Because like Elstern was called pirate metal.
Yeah, but really the overall sound, I would just call that pretty much folk metal.
it's like time's evolving too. So all the genres of metal
People
we
just
know, it's
want
gonna
to come up
keep.
with new shit.
Yeah, there's too many damn subgenres. It's metal, bro.
Yeah, but you.
Like fucking people talk about math metal, and I was like, what the
fuck?
Next is gonna be science metal, bitch.
Biology metal!
Yeah, back to your original question. I have an old school death metal background. Inko has an old school / brutal death metal background, like stuff like Suffocation and stuff.
Oh, they're playing tonight.
Jacob's all about the dying fetus slams and.
Dude, just make it as evil and hatred as possible. Death metal is just supposed to be nasty and fucking vile. That's what
Andrew, I don't know.
I listen to a lot of stuff.
Andrew listens to a little bit of everything, and really so do I. But like, as far as what I wanted this band to be, it was going to be old school death metal. But it's become so much more than just that. You just got to get that album and find out. I think we're unique. Is the thing. I think we stand out.
When you put these two heads together, you get what we got on that album.
you get shit on your dick, brother.
Yeah, dude, like these guys.
You can dig on your shit.
I mean, there's so many minds put together in this album. There's a mind made for murder. Canyon Lloyd and Carlos Gallegos, they wrote stuff like A Mind Made for Murder and Embalmed. Jacob wrote stuff like the two songs you're going to hear that you don't know the titles for yet. Inko wrote stuff like Sodomized Christ and Impregnated Through Defecation. I mean, and then Andrew did all the lyrics and all the vocal patterns. So many minds working together here.
Our happiest song was the collaboration of these two brains. That would be
Yes.
Slaughterhouse.
Oh yeah, Slaughterhouse and this section. Yeah, they collaborate on that. Chemical Castration, we kind of collaborated on that.
It's
Sodomized, we
So-
collaborated on.
I mean, kind of drawing back, as I always say this with most TXDM bands, people really just don't, outside of the scene, people just really don't realize how big TXDM is as an overall label.
It's huge. It's
People are learning though, because some of these
it's
TSD bands are going outside finally.
Yeah, bands are getting signed and stuff. Congratulations to y'all.
Whoever they are.
I'm not jealous at all.
Fuck y'all.
Congrats. Seriously.
Yeah, Reviled and
And Brennan got double signed with Reviled and Cesspool.
Yeah,
I Am Destruction. Good job, everyone.
Dude, oh my god,
Christ, so many
Mike
good bands.
and Matt Leach drunk are the funnest people to talk to. I swear to God. Oh my god, like I think 2 hours.
I don't think I've ever spoken to them sober, so I can't.
Great, it's great. You will be disappointed if you do, comparably. But
yeah, TXDM's getting out there, man. And
it is.
There's so much talent. So
Yeah.
much talent.
And I mean, there was I forget who I was talking to when I went to Building Temples from Death in Houston a couple weeks ago.
I'm jealous. How was Brutality?
They were good. I didn't say for the entire set that it was good.
Brutality or the melodic death metal band?
No, dude, the Brutality.
Dude, they are fucking.
They're good. Man, I'll tell you what.
Brutal.
Brodikin was the band that really fucking hit it home.
Did you talk to Jamie?
A little bit.
He's cool, dude.
Yeah, super chill. The limb splitter guy, big old fucking hulking guy,
Yes.
Devin. Shout out Devin if you watch this.
Oh no, this is not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, we just can't idiot. Oh yeah, by the way, they have a show.
Who, us? Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Sometime.
December 1st.
Swear to God,
Oh shit! That's a two.
We're Astyanax and we're
Oh, you know what? Just leave it there. It's fine.
We're back for Billy's house.
December 1st, Tomcats West.
Good.
Album.
Tomcats first, December West.
Album backwards.
Album.
Muball. Playing a muball.
Muball set.
We got a muball.
We're playing with Madball.
It would be Moobla.
Moobla! Moobla!
True Milk? The milk from the donut stores?
That's the milk you got in fucking school whenever you get your lunch. The True Moo?
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know what kind of school district you went to that could afford True.
God
Oh
damn
shit. We had our shit was in a fucking like a plastic bag.
Dude, I'm pretty sure ours was just.
We had a murder
It
other
was cartons,
cards
but then they
again.
switched to like these bags. That,
Bro,
and
Promised
then-
Land chocolate
Save
milk is
money.
the fucking best
Dude,
chocolate milk.
It really is though.
Do you think
No, it's not.
anyone who
Yes,
was
it
fucking
is. No, it's good.
Do you think anyone who lived like before the year 1500 would have liked heavy metal if they heard it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would have especially.
I was around
At the
then.
time, times were brutal. Brutal times make brutal music.
You see a bunch of peasants just like fucking, just fucking rocking the shit out.
Okay, so
I don't know, like 1500s Mongols were
if you were to
invading
introduce,
Asia or
if you were to
something.
introduce death metal in the 1500s, I guarantee you towns would be slaughtering each other. They would have been the
Yeah.
Maybe that's why shit, like maybe death metal did exist back then, and maybe that's why
They
the
killed-
Crusades happened.
They're like, oh, these Muslims know how to do breakdowns. Die.
Crusades! That goes out to you, Charles.
This episode is not brought to you by the politically correct people.
It's brought to you by milk, apparently.
It is brought to you by Chicken Express Refreshy.
We're not sponsored.
Refreshy. Is that it? I'm pretty sure you just say refresh, but it has an E at the end, so it's refreshy. As far as I'm fucking
That's how I meant refreshe.
Refreshy. Hey, bro.
It's French. Ooh la la.
So, what are your plans for 2019?
Get fucking gay.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, so we're playing in January. We're playing in Corpus Christi, a festival with Wormchasm and a lot of other bands from the South. And Robbie Botello of Photon is putting that on. That's gonna be sick.
Where's that at?
Corpus Christi. I forget the name.
Alright!
I forget the name of the
Boozers!
venue.
Boozers? Boozers? Isn't it?
I don't know, man.
I don't remember.
But seriously, that we're gonna try to get out of town a lot more. Get the name out there, and you know, we're
With any
just-
luck, we're going on tour.
People ask me.
just like those bands that got signed. We want the same thing. So record labels hit me up. You know, obviously you're gonna do that. Just off
Gabriel
the
hit me up the other night, and I'm not gonna say anything
Already know.
because he didn't mention it.
Well, we.
But
Yeah, something might happen in another state that's gonna be really cool.
yeah, we were also asked if we could do the other thing in the state that might be really cool, and I'm like, look, man, if we don't have a CD, then I probably won't, because it's like, hi, we got from Texas. You got any music? No.
That's how it be sometimes.
I mean YouTube demo, but like my demo sucks.
I mean, up until this Astyanax release, I would tell people, yeah, I'm in a death metal band. Oh, cool, you got anything recorded? No.
No, here's the old guy though.
You want to hear what I don't sound like?
But yeah, we want to get out of town. We want to get signed. To at least a small record label. But with that being said, thank you, Jay Fuchs of Sound of White Noise Records, for helping us out.
Oh shit! I've been saying fucks.
Yeah, Jay Fuchs, Jay Fuchs, Jay all out of fucks.
Bro, Jay totally fucked.
Jay, how do you say your name?
Dude, that's how we got onto the record label, man. Fucks.
Fucks.
We actually gave a fuck.
Several dozen fucks.
Thank you, Jay, for helping us out. But we want to get even further distribution through the help of another label someday. But until then, we're just gonna work our asses off, write new music, play out of town, keep playing in town because DFW has the best fucking shows and the best fucking pit. I mean, they have the fucking pit bulls, and
bark, 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 bark.
We want to grow as a band and keep improving and keep doing all the stupid shit we always do, man.
One day you will see the group of the Pitbulls smile together one day. But until
there is a group. There's a photo like that.
Of just all of us smiling?
Yeah.
Fuck! Was I in it?
No, this
Fuck!
I wasn't even in it. This was like a long time ago. And,
damn! We all need to get together and smile, guys!
Yeah,
was someone like behind y'all tickling you or something?
Yeah.
No, I'll explain off camera what happened.
Oh man, or you know what? You know how there's always that saying that all Pitbulls look the same when like they're like laying on their backs upside down and looking at you? We probably just need to do that. All just like lay down, just look.
Scratch my belly.
But yeah, no.
The 2019 is going to be an important year for us as a band. We want to accomplish a lot. This was the first step, this album. And
correction, we are going to accomplish a lot.
Yes, we are.
Not want.
Yes, they are.
Semantics!
And they have a show. December 1st.
December 1st, Tomcats West, Necrosis, John Mountain, Terminal School, Archer! And Astyanax.
And yeah, like as of 30 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, we did just decide that.
Yeah. Great.
That we were playing a show?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Justin, get in the pit because it makes me happy when I see him in the
Justin,
pit.
get in the Astyanax pit. We're get into all the pits on this side.
Dude, when Justin gets in the pit, I literally have a genuine smile because Justin looks like he has way more fun than anyone I've ever seen in mosh pit, and I love it. It makes me happy inside. My heart warms up a little bit. I love you, Justin.
He loves you,
Definitely.
Justin.
Fuck
He
yeah.
loves you.
Yeah, especially after you let your boy here get contracted.
Ooh, you got the contract for spraying for bugs?
Mm-hmm.
Spray!
Now we're gonna have a problem again. Woo! Thanks to you, boy. So guys, thank you so much for doing round 2. I cannot wait for round 7 in 4 years. It's gonna happen.
Yes.
Dude, yeah, man, we're always down to get on people's podcasts and things, but especially awesome people like you. And your podcast is big time stuff. People know about this podcast. People know about Billy. People know about Skull Archer because.
Why do people know about me? What the fuck? Okay.
Because you do. I don't know, because you play with your dick or something. I
I do! Live fucking. If you go on camsoda.com/magical 3-inch unicorn and pay the service fee, you're good to go.
But the last thing I want to say is if you get our album, we have a thanks to section there. People like Billy are on there. Anyone who's on that list, thank you. You made this album happen. You made me stick with it for 8 years. And horns up to
Don't let that be the last thing you say because I want to say something.
DFW Metal Man.
That was unrelated.
TXTM, brother.
Unrelated?
Yes, kind of.
Oh.
Yeah, it is unrelated. Happy birthday to my sister. It's her birthday today.
Aww. This episode goes up tomorrow, so
Happy late birthday.
happy belated birthday. Damn.
Yeah, true.
Fucked it up.
And happy Suffocation Day to DFW Metal.
I hope you guys enjoyed cattle decapitation and suffocation last night.
Yeah.
Shout outs to everybody who survived.
And everybody, I'm sorry that I hurt you.
No, he's not.
No,
He's right out.
He gonna hurt people in it.
I will close this out with one thing. Very serious matter. This is my first opportunity to talk about it on my podcast. If y'all do not know already, our fucking homie, our brother in the Pitbulls, Aaron, was assaulted at Gas Monkey Live at the Metal Alliance tour by someone who just decided it'd be great just to suplex him. He's still in the hospital, recovering. It's a fight, and he's fighting every day. If I will actually be providing the link to his GoFundMe in this video description, and you're going to start seeing it in the comments of pretty much almost everything I post until I know the dude's in the clear. He's a great guy. He's been super supportive of not only local bands, but always see him out at these national shows. And he's just an overall good guy. And if you have just $1, a penny, whatever, any and all will be accepted to the GoFundMe. Let's try to get this dude back on his feet and get him back out to shows because he's a good dude. This has been DFW Metal Mayhem, the Most Brutal Podcast in the Metroplex.